Oh, come on. No. Oh, this isn't fair. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What the... Oh, come on. This isn't fair at all. That's not fair. Oh my god. Wow, this fucking game. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's awesome. It got me in time. Right. My bad. Okay, right. We're off to a bit of a head start, but let's take it from the top here. So I just got into the Alliance Conquest, and it is manic. It's mental. So we're 1KS versus BCD, and as you can see, there are 75 people in 1KS at the moment being deployed. 63 on BCD, and it is all over the place. Look at this. 1KS has secured 3 locations. We've got the Lannister outpost. We've got the Tower of the Mother. Sorry, yeah, the Tower of the Mother, and we've also got the Lannister, the Targaryen outpost as well. My words are all getting tangled today. So we're going to be deploying some troops to here. So we'll reinforce that. Building supply of reinforcement. Another building supply of another reinforcement. And we're building filling that. So that's 3 building fills. Now for this one, we probably want to do a 50 and a 50 and a 50. Why not? So we've got 3 50s that we just dropped. Because we want our troops to get in there quite quickly. They're going to start sieging as soon as possible. So we're going to need to quicken this up a bit. That's sweet. So we've got our troops landing there. Tower of the Mother. We've got attacks coming in all over the place. So, picking up from last time. Sorry, I'm not on the camera today. I've got a bit of a sneeze and I don't really want to show my raggedy face. So yeah, I'm feeling that way at the moment. But here we are. We're in the. I believe this is the 5th Alliance Conquest. I need to check. I'm pretty sure it's the 5th. And we're fighting bloody Eclipse dragons. This is basically, if nobody knows, there were 3 big alliances. You had like BCL and another one, and they made a. I think this is like their official sister alliance or their alt alliance or something like that. And they're still pretty strong as like a sister alliance. You know, they're very strong. They've got a lot of really high-end players. I mean, look at this guy, like 2.4 billion power, 400 billion power. They pretty much probably stand on themselves. You know, so they're a very powerful alliance. At least I think they're the sister alliance of BCL, because BCL called like Bloody Eclipse, and this is like BCD, which is Bloody Eclipse Dragon. So it could be all the same. We never know. But let's have a look at the defense assist. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 raids. 11 top notch rallies going down on the Temple of the Mother. Oh, one of them's set for 8 hours. Okay. First one's hitting. Tower of the Mother. Wow. What was that? That was one hit. Took out everything. I don't even have the report for that. That was mad. Or maybe Vixen withdrew right at the last second or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. It was too close to call. I don't have anything in the hospital, so I guess... Well, no, because I've got troops going there now. We just got the 2 ports, which puts us ahead in points. Now, we're going to send AC Spears to Kodesh. Because... Stronger still. And we have taken back Tower of the Mother again. This is magnificent. I'm just sending everything to Phil. Well, I guess I'm reinforcing it, mad. So, this is filling up fast. We have got, on defense assist, 4 raids for Targaryen Outpost. They really want Targaryen Outpost. Very interesting. They really want Targaryen Outpost. But looking at it right now, in terms of points, 1KS is 20,300 points with 640 points per minute. Our locations are 5 and 75 people in the round. BCD, on the other hand, 14,820 points, 40 points per minute. Locations of 1 out of 9 with 63 in play. Let's dot around and see what defense forces that we've got here. So we've got here on the Tower of the Mother, we've got 10.5 million for Tower of the Mother. We have 9.5 million for Lannister Outpost. 10.6 million for the Targaryen Port. 10.5 million for the Targaryen Outpost. I think I already said that. And 9.9 million for the Lannister Port. And on BCD side, we have 9.3 million for the Tower of the Warrior. Lord Commander's dropping some... Oh, okay. It's all defense assist for Tower Targaryen Outpost. Just deflected 1 attack. No, we have been completely pushed off that point. So Targaryen outpost has been lost to Caddo from BCD, who has taken it. We have some casualties there, but we'll wait for them to build up. So Castle Rock has been secured by Jackie Love of BCD. I believe Jackie Love is the one with 2.4 billion. So looking at the point counts at this moment in time, 1KS is still in the lead by 2,000 points with 540 a minute, 4 locations out of 9. Caddo is slowly recovering this. BCD is coming up with 2,000 points behind. That's how far apart we are. We're about 2,000 points in terms of points. So they can get... basically it will count up as in the points go, but will always remain 2,000 points ahead of them for the time being. They really need to capture a port at this point to be able to level it out. It has to be said that capturing these objectives are really important. The outpost not so much, but really what you want to focus on is capturing these two things. If you control both the ports and you control one of these outposts, you're pretty much 500 points ahead of the enemy team. The only other one that give extra additional points is the Targaryen strongholds, but I mean it's 40 points apart. Even if they capture them both and we go on for the rest of the match, they will go. They still won't be behind. I think they'll be something like 500 points behind. And of course, because it all doesn't tick at the same time, so you don't just get 540 per minute, you get the points as you capture them. So when you capture the first one, that's 100 points per minute. But say 30 seconds into that 100 points that you've captured it, you capture another objective. That then starts a timer from there from that point onwards. I think that's a fair way of doing it, because it means you're capturing it and then it starts ticking instead of capping it just as you're about to get the points. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. So let's see what we got in terms of defensive rallies. We have 1 defensive assist for Lannister outpost. Pardon me. And that's pretty much it for now. We're holding pretty fine. Doesn't look like anyone's attacking anyone. We're just reinforcing. I think they're still reinforcing Castle Rock. Apparently Tower of the Warrior is really weak. But we'll see. So we got 4 for Lannister outpost. 3 for Lannister outpost. 4 for Lannister outpost. Three for Lannister outpost. Well, it was 4 and now it's gone back down to 3. The top one I don't count because his is waiting for a reinforcement of 8 hours. Unless you can push the attack. Which you can now. So, that's 4 rallies for Lannister outpost. 5 rallies for Lannister outpost. I don't even need to say it, it just comes into my head. 5 rallies for Lannister outpost. I would say start sending reinforcements to the outpost now. Well, look, we've secured the Lannister stronghold, and I mean, my reinforcements are already there. We got 3 attacks coming in on Lannister, 4 attacks coming on Lannister. Really, at this point, whilst the attacks are coming in, people should have pre-deployed. That's what I think, because if you tally up the time it takes for you to get your army there by the time the actual attack hits in. So we're looking at this here, right? This is 16 seconds. Now, if we look at the attacks, they are 48 minutes, at the longest, 1 minute and 40. 25 seconds out. So it's probably my bad for calling a bluff. That's right. You don't need to speed up to get to the outpost. You just need to hit deploy and then go from there. But that's well defended. That's all rallies defended, so that's 4 off. We have 1 for Tower of the Warrior, and I believe, yeah, we could join this if we've got any troops. Send our boys in. We've got 1 defense assist for Lannister outpost still, and we're starting to drop attacks on the soldiers don't meet the requirements. Okay, let's pull some stuff back from my military hospital, heal these guys, get them back on the field, and we started to drop these. So let's do a point check right now. As it is now, we are we're about 3,000 in terms of a gap in front of BCD. We have 5 out of 9, they have 4 out of 9, with 508 points per minute on 1KS's side and 480 points per minute on BCD's side. And they're about 3k points, I'd say, cumulatively behind. That's not even a word. Cumulatively. I'm terrible with words. I need like a dictionary next to me or something like that so that I understand what's going on. Or a walking cane for that matter. So we have 6 rallies on Tower of the Warrior, 6 literal rallies on Tower of the Warrior, back to back. All troops have been deployed. That's probably about 15 million troops. We now have loads on Lannister outpost. As soon as the first ones deploy, I'll call for reinforcements on Lannister outpost, because I think that's when we need to do it. As soon as the first one gets deployed, we are still reinforcing. So we had a solid defense on the outpost there. We had 8 rallies go in and hit the outpost, and because we reinforced well, that's a very clean break on our side. Looks like we still got some singular attacks. Let's view our reinforcements and see where we are with how much we've got left. So we'll pull our boys back. And we have captured Tower of the Warrior as well. So now we are 660 points in front. We are near. We're going to clear it. We're going to clear quite a lot of points off the board very soon. They can hold Castle Rock for as long as they want. It's 300 points plus another outpost, which is 100 points, gives them the 400 points. But because we're 660 points a minute ahead, we're controlling 7 out of 9 points. We will be looking at, I think we've got like a 5k gap here. Even if they do catch up, we've got about a 5k gap. But it can all change. In, I believe, very shortly, unless it's already happened. Yep, the bubbles are off, so we'll have to start fighting them now. It's time to start going to war. And they are getting hit hard. But yeah, I mean, if you look at this alliance, it's a big alliance, but I believe it's mostly alts, and like they're like the official sister, I believe. It might not be alts, but these guys are getting burned really hard. You know, they're taking punishment all over the place. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if I'll get any points off of this, you know, because it's so. Panzer Uxus. I know this guy. I don't remember where I know him from, but I think he... Peaky 4? It says we got 3 defense assists going, but we still got 1, and no, there's nothing left. So we've just cleared like an easy 4k points. I think 3k is from the amount of castles we just hit, and they are burning and on fire. And the fire is just not stopping. It's just not stopping. Will I get any points? I might be able to kill this guy. I don't think it was me that got it, but I think I got a hit off. So looking at this, I sent like a full cav spear into a spearman infantry. Ah, what a weakness on my part. But to be fair, I only sent tier 3, and he mostly had tier 4, so to kill like 2,000 troops is okay. Or maybe to wound 2,000 troops is okay. It's probably not okay. Yeah, we're doing okay here, to be fair. Let's have a look at the battle reports. 41. It's not too bad on elimination. 41 total healing. 46, 23. Okay. I mean, healing's not great because it means more troops are dead, but it's cool to have a high rank. I think it's, you get more points. You just, if you spend more, you get more. And we're doing well at the moment. So as it goes up, we've got 32 points, 32 minutes remaining, with 39,000 points for 1KS and 27,000 points for BCD. 660 per minute on 1KS side with 7 locations, and on BCD sides we've got 400 per minute with 2 locations. Both locations are being hit quite hard. I'm not sure how long Cato can sustain these attacks. He is getting he's getting there, yeah. Taking a hit from both of these sides. So these NPC soldiers that are coming in, they're like a large army. See how much damage they do. If any, they might not do any damage. They might do a little. They might tickle. That one hits, and it does about 20k. The next one hits, and it does. So you know what? We're going to send Juan. We're going to see what's left, because having an extra 100 points could be cool. We've got enemy Inc. 55. We need to stop speeding up on these reinforcements. Let's see where my troops are. I say stop speeding up. I have to speed up at this point because they're about to hit in less than 20 seconds. So my guys will get there nowhere near the time required. Oh, we lost it. It was a good rally. It was a good defense, though. We managed to hold. I think Danny Winter managed to hold about 20. Odd attacks, I think it was, because it was 2 lots. It was 3 lots actually, 3 lots of fries. So, let's show this report of hitting this guy. So it's got 21 million, but it's Spim and Cav. So they're looking at regaining some points on us. They're about 11,000 points behind now, which is quite shocking. Even though they've got 500 points a minute, they really, really need to take a port. Vixen's doing an attack. See what happens. I think it was just one troop, maybe. Look at all this, it's absolute carnage down here. It burns. It all burns. 27 minutes remaining. Apologies about that. I had to jump off cam for a bit because I have a bit of a cold. So, but looking as it is, we are a clear 10,000 points ahead of BCD, and it looks like we're well on the road of securing our 4th victory in Alliance Conquest. Looks like we're just rallying. We've got rallies going up for Lannister Outpost. They're quite deadly because we want it back, obviously. So let's do some support in there. Let's drop our troops. It's a building fill. So we're 24 points remaining, and we are still a clear 10,000 points ahead of them. A clear 10,000 points at this point. They're 37,880. We're 47,880. We've got attacks coming in left, right, and centre. We have... I try not to reveal. We've got about 7 rallies. I've got guys coming in. Have I got any troops that I need to... No, I didn't have any troops. I don't think I had any troops. And looking at it this way, we have got rallies kicking off. Here comes the tri-attack, the quad attack. One hit, two hit, three hit, fourth hit coming in. Have they got enough to reinforce in time? Maybe. May have needed 2 more rallies for that, to take that. On points again, we are still a clear 1,000 points ahead. 10,000 points even, sorry. My bad. 21 points remaining. I mean, 10,000 point catch-up is really hard. If you look at how it's calculated at this point, even if it was ticking every 5 minutes, you would need to get a solid like 500 a minute, that's times 10, it's 5,000 times 20. And even then, they can get 10,000. They can get 10,000, and we can get another 10,000 as well. So it's they'll still be 10,000 behind. We're at max regiments deployed, so we can't deploy any more regiments. We have 1, 2, 6 rallies going for Lannister Outpost. We got 1 defense assist of a rally coming in for Quadesh, and it has been deployed. It's an attack that's been deployed to them. It won't let me view what the enemy's sending, so it could be huge. It might be tiny. We'll soon find out. So we got our first attacks coming in. Vixen leading the charge. With a golden dragon to boot. First hits, big. Second hits, still got 3 more. Huge. Dark Shade secures it, which puts us another 100 points ahead. Which means even in the last 18 minutes, they can only collect a total of 4,000. Oh, not even enough. Not even close enough. Nowhere near close. I think they can only get about 14,000 points now, which is terrible. It's unfortunate because it doesn't look like there's really going to be any more explosive battle at this point. From the get-go, 1KS has played a really aggressive game and has taken points early and secured them and left them. The enemy, on the other hand, has gone for a very bare minimum in terms of points. Now, I did say this before, it's either a sister or maybe an alt alliance of some sort that have a lot of points based on the fact that they are, BCL through and through. They played like a really well game, but I think at this point they would need to take double points to be able to catch up. There's no way of them catching up from now, and they'd have to wipe out both ports and take the outpost off the map. Terror the Mother is not so worrisome, but they would need to at least take both ports off the map, at least to push ahead a little bit more. Once again, they're playing a really good game. To be fair, I could be completely wrong about them. They could actually be an alliance, but some way it strikes me as I'm not really sure, because as soon as the bubbles dropped, the castles started to burn and they wouldn't stop burning, and it was an immediate point raise for 1KS because it was an aggressive strategy that we just. They just dropped the hammer on top of these castles, and if you rewind to earlier in the video, you can see these castles burning as the bubble comes off. Literally, rewind. I think about 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 minutes or so, 22 minutes or so. They would not stop burning. It is unreal, and it looks like they're all gathering on Jackie Love. Defense assist of ever, Jackie Love. Jackie Love is constantly being reinforced by her entire army. Fill up all these rallies. We've got 11 minutes remaining in this this epic fight of epic proportions. I say that, it is an epic fight. For Jackie Love, we have Jackie Love, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six rallies. We're doing really well. I think this is the final 500 points that they can possibly offer. Yep. There's Mr. Quan DJ at the back that has. But they're all coming in now. There's five rallies, and they are all coming. Shadrach. Here comes Vixen's first rally. I don't think many people can stand up against multiple 2.5 million rallies. But we'll see how it pans out. So that went from 2.8 down to 2.3. That took about 500k troops. And still being reinforced. Back up to 2.8. .32. .8. How many more attacks have we got on Jackie? Attacks just keep coming. I don't wanna run. Quan DJ. No, that's probably not going to work. We still have 2 more rallies coming down on Jackie Love. You know what? We could just boldly attack Jackie. Jackie Love. It's going good. I think it's going really well. About to take the 60,000. We've got another attack that's about to hit on Jackie Love. Destination is 22 seconds. Destination is love. It's another hit on Jackie Love. 2.3. Another one coming in for Jackie Love. Oh yeah. .9. Oh yeah. So we're about 6 minutes left. I've got probably so much to spend. Like, I've got 33 of these to spend. So I could just run all my attacks into her. Definitely there with 5 minutes remaining. It's the Quan DJ with 1 minute and 44 seconds. It could be the last amount. Mental. So yeah, we got like, it's been a good match to be fair. With 4 minutes remaining, there's no chance of BCD managing to catch up. Or catch up for that matter. I do love me some catch up. Damn, 400k and he killed like 16,000 troops. Whoa, is that the real Salonis, or is that a fake? It looks like a fake to me. I don't think Salonis would ever swap sides like that. It's a fake. I think we're all just trying to see who can suicide the most troops into Jacket Love. I'm starting that I can catch. Jacket Love. Alright. Just use up these, because once they're gone, they're gone. We got our final attacks going in just on Jacket Love, just to, I don't know. There's nothing really else to do at this point. Well played 1KS. Once again, 4th victory for Alliance Conquest. Very well done, guys. Big up, congratulations to you all on a very well done Alliance Conquest. And yeah, and shout out to Fringlish, because he's a pretty cool guy, and you should definitely have a chat with him. He's a pretty cool guy, as I said. Pretty cool. Okay, that's it. It will call the ending any second now, and it will show victory or something, or maybe it won't. The game has probably lagged all over the place. We have a couple of big events coming up this weekend. I believe we have Army of the Dead this weekend. Let's just have a quick look. Army of the Dead. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so we got Army of the Dead in one day. New season. I think there's like 1 match or 2 matches maybe, I'm not sure. We've also got Elite Trials opening in 4 days, and we've got Champion City Siege in 30 days. So that kicks off another win for 1KS, taking us up to 4 wins and 1 defeat. And we have, I believe, 3 matches remaining for a total of 8 rounds. So we've got 3 matches remaining. So let's see how we do. But thank you very much for joining us all, and I'll speak to you all later. Take it easy, and goodbye. Doon, 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 doon.